Honorable Speaker Say, I rise to respond to the question raised by Honorable Peveli Wasanimola, and I thank the Honorable Member for his questions. Honorable Speaker Say, obtaining a right license for logging or harvesting is multidisciplinary, where various stakeholders are involved in the processes and documentations before a license can be issued. When resource owners express their intent to log, this requires documents or approvals from the Itauke Land Trust Board, the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Itauke Affairs, and the Ministry of Forestry. Each of these agencies provide assistance at various steps involved in the process of obtaining a right license, depending on what support is required and who is best suited to provide it. These licensing authorities are mandated in the processing of the licenses at different phases. The Ministry of Forestry, as part of its services, can assist resource owners by providing technical advice on the processes involved, as well as on the documents required to facilitate the issuance of licenses. Honorable Speaker Say, native land resource owners who wish to obtain a harvesting license requires them to firstly obtain at least 65% consent from their own landowning unit. They need to consult or seek advice from the relevant licensing authorities on the best logging contractors that will harvest their forest areas. Honorable Speaker Say, the Ministry of Forestry is authorized to manage forest resources sustainably in an accountable and transparent manner without compromising environmental integrity and health and safety of workers. This is why they need to obtain an environment impact assessment and develop harvesting and management plans. Once the Ministry receives all these documents, it can then undertake ground truthing or validation before issuing a harvesting license. The process ensures that all parties concerned are bound to deliver as per the standards required, while the Ministry will provide the necessary training for compliance to the forestry laws and regulations. Our services does not stop there, Honorable Speaker Say. The Ministry staff also monitor operations and ensure that areas harvested are rehabilitated to standards which ensure regrowth to near natural state over time. Furthermore, the Ministry of Forestry website has a business guide which provides a flowchart clearly defining the steps and processes as well as documents required for submission and the agencies this need to be submitted to. Honorable Speaker Say, my ministry is also providing technical advice to assist the forest resource owners by training them to sustainably manage their resources by equipping them with adequate knowledge through our training programs. These training programs include the usage of chainsaws to assist communities in harvesting logs with their private woodlots. We also conduct portable sawmill training for processing of timber to meet the housing demands within our rural setting. Furthermore, we expand our training on preservation treatment plans to our communities for them to obtain the best quality and durable timbers for the construction of their homes. This will benefit the houses built in our rural communities from deteriorating at a faster pace and will provide solid, structured houses to withstand the natural disaster and unfavorable weather conditions. Honorable Speaker Say, we also provide technical business advice and assistance towards our local resource owners in having collaboration with the Fiji Development Bank on our SCARF program, which is a financial loaning scheme that assists applicants in procuring, harvesting, and timber processing machineries. This SCARF program is to assist our communities on venturing into the business world of timber trading. Our focus is to ensure that our local forest resource owners are given fair opportunities to harvest their own resources and market them so that they can also contribute to the growth of our economy through the forest sector and improve the standard of their lives through the monetary values gained from the timber trade. And as part of our business process improvements, we are now working towards providing some of the approval processes online to improve operational efficiency, transparency, and accountability. This is in line with government's overarching goal to improve the ease of conducting business in Fiji. Thank you.